I'm Luke from Clive Sutton, and we are incredibly excited to announce that we have the first 2022 Hummer EV in Europe. Now, this thing is 5.7 meters long, 2.2 meters wide, and just over 2 meters tall, and weighs a staggering 4.7 tons. It has 1,000 horsepower, 1,100 pounds of torque, and can still do 0 to 60 in 3.3 seconds. Now, the current marketplace for the Hummer is quite interesting. Now, in the US, they come with a list price of $112,000. However, with the 80,000 pre-orders they have only been able to deliver 780 of them, which has created a huge demand with a massive lack of supply. And the reality is you cannot buy one for less than $200,000. With the exchange rate the way that it currently is in the UK, once you transfer that into sterling, once you include all the transport and logistics and registration costs, these land in the UK at over £300,000. Now, this original car is already pre-sold, but we are taking active inquiries for further imports, and we will be bringing in other vehicles as the year progresses. I'm going to run through a few of the features on the new Hummer EV that particularly stand out to us. I mean, obviously on the front of the vehicle, you have this huge front LED headlight display with Hummer written across it. While we're at the front of the vehicle, I will also show you the front. There's considerable loading space inside. Now, when you purchase one of the first editions, the vehicle itself comes with various different charging options, a mounting DC point for your home for install, towing hitches and towing ropes in case you are actually going off-roading. And when you close it, it also comes with a soft close feature. On the side of the vehicle, you can't not notice the 35-inch profile off-road tyres, matched with an 18-inch profile alloy. Now, the wheels on the back, there is a feature that has been well written about called crab walking, which we will show you shortly. But it has rear axle drive. So the turning circle of this, considering the length and the size, is actually fairly manageable and really helpful when actually driving the car. And when you go into crab walk, it was designed mainly for if you were bouldering with the car so that you can avoid and move around rocks. But instead of the rear wheels going to the opposite direction of your turning, like it does in normal mode, the wheels actually turn in the same direction, so it gives the impression that the car is crab walking. Now, when you get to the rear of the vehicle, there's a few features that are well worth showing. Now, firstly, in the tailgate itself, in case you are on a beach and having a party, there is controls for your audio system. So you have the USB charging with auxiliary input, and then you have controls to change and play music to entertain your friends. And there is also a very large spare wheel, which is an optional extra, but all of the first editions do come with them, just in case you go over something and have a puncture. So on all first edition models, the interior is called Lunar Horizon. Now, it's not a genuine leather, but it's a more rugged material, so if you are off-roading or the adventuring type, you're not going to be tarnishing the seats. Now, running you through a few of the features, but there are loads to go through, so I will keep it brief. Underneath the nozzle here, you have full control over the air suspension, so you can raise the car, you can lower the car, and this is also where you activate the crab walking. The display here, it has full Android connectivity, full Apple CarPlay connectivity, and it is the new General Motors OEM system. And then on the steering wheel itself, you can have various different diagnostics that you can have in front of you. Also control your lane assist. So that obviously, due to the size of the vehicle, the steering wheel will automatically put the car within the road markings, and adaptive cruise control, so you can set the distance to the car in front of you so that it automatically brakes for you. Now, apart from features and technology, the roofing itself is fully removable. So the panels here, for both the front passengers and the rear passengers, You simply have a nozzle to pull here, and then you have another one behind you, and then this just pops out. So if you want any further information on the Hummer EV or the vehicles that we have available, you can find all the information on our website, which is clivesutton.co.uk, or you can call one of our sales team on 0207 483 6500. Many thanks.